Oh my god. 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 Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, people? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Are we actually live? Yes, I'm live. Oh my god. I don't know what happened, people. The Streamlabs software I use decided to just have an absolute mare and wouldn't let me stream to the stream that I'd already set up. Like, it was only going live on my normal stream account, which has got a different key, which had like one person watching instead of the 200 people watching this one. So I tried resetting it and then it made me update and then it gave me a bunch of bullshit. So what I'm saying is, it ain't my fault, yo. It ain't my fault. Bomb, 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 bomb. Do 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 do. And how are we doing? Oh my god, 340 people. What's going on, people? What's going on? Don't worry, you're not late anyway. We have got a bit of time, people. We have got a bit of time. Because, you know, facts is facts. It's not actually starting for another 50 minutes. Hey, it was my daughter's birthday today. She's 2 years old. I've had a long day. I was up till very late last night decorating and making cakes and doing all sorts of stuff, wrapping presents and stuff. But I've had a great day. We woke up at a nice breakfast brunch with the family. She loved it. She was like, more presents, because she didn't really understand the concept of birthdays till today. She's eaten loads of sweets. I've eaten loads of sweets. So I had a bit of a headache. So I've migraine earlier. So I've taken about 4 different painkillers. I've had 2 naps. But now I feel money epic. Let's go. AXL cannot face me. What do you reckon, people? Today, is the update going to go live today? Let me know if the sound's okay, because it might have brought all my sound as well, people. It might have made it a bit too loud or a bit too quiet. Yeah, screw Streamlabs, man. Screw Streamlabs. Yeah, be careful. No need for that, peoples. No need for that. Right, let's jump into Grounded. I'm going to mess around. I'm going to get ready for AXL. Let's see if you're playing with me. That sounds wrong. If you're playing alongside Sound Me. If you are playing alongside me, let's get ready for AXL. We've got 50 minutes. See if I can get my day 50 character ready. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for becoming a member, ITW. And Psycho Plays. Oh, Psycho. He's a psycho. Look out. Psycho in the house. Don't forget, members get exclusive access to my Grounded 2 first 50 days Let's Play. I put the first episode out for everyone just to see the first gameplay when it released on day 1. But the rest of the episodes I have put behind a paywall. Yuck. No, because quite frankly, Let's Plays do bad. They do bad in terms of like views overall compared to everything else, and they do bad for the algorithm. If I keep putting up Let's Plays that don't do like 1,000 views, 2,000 views, then YouTube's like, nah, I ain't promoting you, bro. So I've made it a members thing. I've always wanted to have something for strictly members. So I feel like it's a good compromise. So yeah, if you want to see my adventures, I'm posting an episode every other day. And you get to see them by becoming a member. Yeah, but it's self-promo. Come on now, I don't do it often. You never see like Raid Shadow Legends from me. Or, you know, War Thunder adverts. I don't do any of that crap. So I think I'll add to promo my own memberships. I'm just getting rid of these data saves. Don't forget, if you've got more than 10 saves, delete. You don't want to be having more than 10 saves because it can affect performance. Jade, thank you, sir, for becoming a rat bag. Chiggy's gifted a rat bag. Oh. Though the 5th episode, I think, was open to everyone for like an hour. Yeah, I accidentally left that open. Well, I changed it after 2 minutes. So anyone saw the link might have seen it. I don't know what happened there. Didn't mean to. So basically, you guys will know that I spent like up to day 80 doing live streams and stuff. The 50 days is all recorded, but the rest of it is me pretty much building a base over near the campfire and all that stuff. But I've lost a few weapons, and I was messing around a lot in them streams. I was really messing around, like glitching and doing all sorts of tutorials to see what it looks like with characters. So eventually I want to turn this 50 days into 100 days, and it will be like a big long video. That's the other thing as well. If you're missing out on membership stuff, don't worry, you will still get to see my adventure. You'll just get to see it a bit shorter. It's going to become a 100 days video. And I'm releasing them as shorts as well sometimes, clips. So, you know, there you go. I'm feeling best of both worlds. Become a member. See my Let's Plays. Don't become a member. Watch 100 days. Watch the clips. Right, what are we doing, Jade? Stop promoting yourself, you fanny. We are, that's why I had Twitch open. Let's have a look at Twitch. Looking for PAX. PAX East West. PAX. There you go. They are going to be chatting away in about 45 minutes. And once they do, I was just making sure there was no sound on that one. We should have Obsidian appearing here, and they're going to be talking. And we're presuming we're going to get some AXL gameplay, because AXL gameplay is what I think is going to happen. They've been heavily promoting it. I think we're going to see some. Now, don't quote me on that. They might turn around and go, no. That's why I put a question mark there. But I'd be very surprised if they don't have some sort of gameplay being shown at this event. And fingers crossed we get a release date. That's what we're looking for, the release date. Is it going to go live today? They have been hyping it. There's that slim chance. But fall doesn't begin till the 22nd of September. And that's supposedly when they said this update was coming in fall. So are they really going to be in PTB for 3 weeks? Maybe. Or are they going to start PTB on the 22nd of September and it doesn't actually come out to October? Previous PAXs, they've done this before. It's always actually been not on the day it comes out, but actually a few weeks later. I'm trying to remember which one. There was an event where they went, yep, it's live now, or it's live in a few hours. And it ended up coming out in a few hours. Maybe that was just casually grounded. Psycho, thank you very much for $5. When do you predict that will go live? Well, there you go. I've just answered that. I think we'll find out today. I don't think it's going to be today. I think we'll get a release date and it'll be like the PTB will go live on the end of September. And I don't think the full update will go live until the middle of October. There you go. I'm putting money where I'm at. Math. Call me Hazard. Well, for start, delete all your saves, mate. That's what I just said there. No, delete all your saves. Yeah, delete your game, bro. Uninstall it. No, try and only keep about 10 saves active.
Nothing like H2O.
That's one of them. If you're playing on Xbox or play Xbox, then check that you've got the right settings on, obviously. If you're playing on Series X and you've got the choice between performance and whatever. Bro, what is that? Why have they done that? Why can I not just go up some freaking stairs? Don't tell me it's the platform underneath. Why have they done that? Obsidian. 1 out of 10 game. 1 out of 10 game. Couldn't go upstairs. 1 out of 10. Steam review. 2,000 hours played. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Alright, right, we've got the All-Weaver. We're going to go and halve some stuff and just mess around. I'll try and answer questions. Does that sound good? No? Fuck you. I mean, no, guys, I promise, yeah, I'll get to whatever you want to do soon. Okay. Yeah, this is what we want. This is what we want. We want big heals. Just in case, if it does go live tonight, I'll be ready. I'll actually be ready. I'll have one more. We'll have one more. One more. Yeah, and then we'll go for some big heals as well. Now, someone's telling me that human food is better than Lady in Red. It does damage resist. Where's the stat boys? Where's these wiki boys? Where's Apex when you need him? How much resistance do you actually get with human food? Chicky, hopefully this weekend. If I'm basically waiting. I am waiting to go on holiday. I've been waiting for Grounded to give us the date so that I'm around, and I'm hoping to go around the 18th. So this weekend will be my last weekend to do some base tours if we actually got them running. So fingers crossed. I haven't had any issues since you switched to your PC. It's issues with the code import vectors because the Windows version is like, yeah, Xbox is just struggling, right? I'm on it. Rift their chillers, Rift. It's 10% resistance. Okay, so what's better? 10% resistance or max health from Lady in Red? That's the next question. See, this is the kind of video I want to do. I'm going to start my secret stats. They're not secret anymore because the wiki boys have put all the numbers on. Son of a bitches. But when Grounded first started, for years, them numbers weren't available. Unless you had the data sheet. They weren't really added to the wiki until someone went and mined deep into the data. Not for years, probably about a year and a half maybe. So, yeah, I don't think they ever, correct me if I'm wrong, it took them a while to add all the numbers and stuff. Do both. We'll do both. There we go. That's the right answer. And we'll go for max heals on this one, surely. Give us that big boost. Because he's gonna. It does look like he's gonna have some major attack going on. That's gonna be like a critical hit. Because according to the game files, the status effects, I think, if I read that right. You can have both active. You know what? I forgot about that. Oh, do you know what? My freaking dog is barking. 2 seconds, people. 2 seconds. Ugh. We're back. It starts in 40 minutes. 40 minutes. In fact, you know what? Let me sort my life out and share some stuff. Because we've only got 400 people in here. I need more. More. Give me more. I need more people watching. I am Starscream. Shout out to the unks that know. You got tractors outside. What's going on? The farmers revolting. The farmers on strike. Oh my god, everything's so slow today. Discord's like, old man. I'm trying to go live. Oh, it is really slow. I wonder if it's my stream software's messing around because of the changes that's gone on. But I'll turn it off for now. Yeah, it doesn't want to. Yes, right. Single player, the clock stops. When you pause the game, of course it stops. That makes sense, right? You can't pause the game if you've got other friends in the world. Use help. Alright, we're just going for everything, right? Okay, fine. Human food. I need apple bits though. I'm gonna need some more fresh Billy Dog stuff. Now, does the fresh stuff actually disappear? Like if it's not in the fridge? Because there's no actual timer on them. But I swear at some point they do disappear. And let's get a chest ready for AXL. We'll just make this, or I'll just put it in there for now. So, yeah, we'll put 10. We'll have 10 of each. Where's the Scorpidotes? Oh, they're there. Okay, yeah. Have them out. And I'll use these up for now. Human food can go in there. No, actually, yeah, we'll put all them in there. Okay, that's good. They do spawn eventually. They do, didn't they? Someone's got a box for every part. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, got that armor. Yeah, let's get rid of fish.
Should protect my
fish
internal
boy.
organs.
Fireboy here.
Somewhat?
So archery stuff coming today. Not today. Archery stuff coming in the AXL update. We're led to believe. Bro, why are you always up my ass? Why can't you just chill? Just chill.
I have to
Stay
give
there.
young ones some independence.
God damn it, kid. No, you. See, this is what I hate. Freaking. Oh, but. I need a chest. I need a chest quickly. Just give me one. There you go. Thank you. No! Just stay there! I will take you down, Buggy. Oh, fuck.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Woosa. Actually, no, we'll keep this. Because you never know, I might need it when we go into the hot area. Right, now we go. Now we ride. No, we're not riding. Because we're going to sleep. Josh, you missed it. They've just announced the trailer. I said AXL's the release date and everything. You got to rewind 10 minutes, bro. Trust me. Trust me. There was one more thing I was going to do. I've got the distance on. I've got that on. Oh yeah. Make sure I've got some food.
It's clean.
Oh, look at that
Don't worry
beautiful
about my
light shining through. It's all diffused and shizzle. That's right, I've got to name my buggy. People are upset I haven't named my buggy. I'll name my other one Dinky. I'm sure I named this one, to be fair. Something. Yeah, it doesn't let me name. Right, you can only do it at the nest, is that right? I think that's what some said. Yeah, Nightingale. Oh, rip Nightingale, eh? No, you can't, bruh. Wait, well, how can you can't name your buggy? Am I doing this wrong? Well. Ooh. Just checking, door's gone. See if my wife's getting it, hang on. I know, I've got straight. Sorry, love. Oh. Oh my god! It says it right there, doesn't it? It says it right there. I'm sorry, I've totally missed that. I'm like, where? I'm looking at the bottom. Okay. Come on, we've got to think of a really good name. I was going to name it after Consecrator or Rat Bags, but I've done all that before. Yes, Spooder Nuts. Let's go. Bro, why's your base so small? I don't need it. What do you need a base for? What do you need a base for? No, I was actually saving on Milk Thistle. I wanted to get as much of the new resources as possible so that I'd have enough to go and build my mega base. That was the plan. That was my original plan. Which we kind of did. I went and built a furnace base. We're going to do that again today, maybe. We're waiting.
Quite an efficient way to get around.
That's exactly what I need. Thank you. No, bro? Oh yeah, no, hang on, I'm being stupid again. Oh, these are so weird. There we go. Oh, oh. Oh. Did I name a gnat after you, Chillax? Don't worry. Everyone's time will come. Ooh. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Okay, let's go. No, where am I going? What am I doing? I'm going to get some clay. I was going to get resources and stuff. Yeah, we're going to get hot dog bits and fresh apple, right?
Take a breather, little bug, as Ali would say.
It's so weak against Cortana. Yeah, I don't want that to be. I don't think it's going to have any weaknesses against elements. Although it said it'd be funny if it was weak against sour. But no one can get sour yet. That'd be hilarious. I would crack up. The devs would be the ultimate trolls if they made it was weak to sour but you still can't harvest it. Milky pods should respawn. Not the ones that are on the floor though. I don't know why maybe it was to make up for the fact that some milk spawns
Would you kindly pick
weren't
these
spawning.
up?
So they just chucked a few extra on the ground. I do believe that's right. Again, some wiki boys can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, I've got a trinket again! Another Billy Dog trinket! That's the second one I've got. Look at that! Look at that! Hey, I'm rich. I'm rich, bro. Drop the hot dog trinket. Yeah, it does seem to be like some people said it seems to be in set places. They always guarantee to get one here, there, and everything else. But the percentage is better than it was before, but it's still relatively low. Okay, so how many did I get from that? 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and use my resource finder. Big brains here, big brains. Oh yeah, we'll go to that one first. It stops you getting hungry. So, in fact, I've got a meal right now. But if I equip my Billy Dog, it will regenerate your food. Bro, is that where I've just put that marker for that map? Is that really where the hot dog is? Yeah, it is. Why is it lying? Where's the freaking hot dog? Why is it so busted still? Oh, do you know what? I do need clay. Like most spiders. That would be good, yeah, if it's slashing. Because that's the other thing as well. It can't be too hard because ultimately it is the first real boss we've got apart from the what's her face. So yeah, I just imagine if it's too hard, it'll make the kids cry and quit and never play games again. So it's got to somewhat be reasonable. You know what? I'm just going on the resource grind. Let's just get some stuff. Is it underground, you think? But where? Where's under? Yes, the spider hill. Okay. All right, we'll jog that on then. I'm not going underground. We'll go over here instead. Yeah, to the outside edges of the ice cream cart. Let's go. Let's go. So they are going to be talking for nearly an hour, I do believe. I think an hour. It isn't going to be just here's Axel. This is what you do. I'm pretty sure they're going to spend a big chunk of time going, basically giving flowers to all you guys and saying how great the community is, and without Grounded community we wouldn't have had this added in Grounded 1, and we're listening to Grounded 2, this is the roadmap, yada yada yada, this is how we do our jobs, yada yada yada, all that shit. Yeah. Now, we don't get anything from rotten food, do we? But we might as well. No? No, bro. Why did I chop? Ooh, I'm dying. Oh, it's not going down either. Have I got any potions to deal with this? No, I have not. I've got lots of them though. I know Susan's where. No. Just it makes sense. They've got the community team there. The only person they have got there, I ain't gonna lie, I love Eric, I love the community team, but let's face it, we want the juice, we want the good shit. Is they have got the UX person from IDOS, and UX people, they basically work out whether or not the game feels good, like to play. Like feedback, attacking, blocking, movement. They're the guys that decide, you know, whether or not we'll be able to like jump to a slight edge. There's some secret improvements in Grounded 2 that I don't think enough people are giving flowers for, because yeah, things like jumping. Have you guys noticed you make jumps more reliably now? You don't just get yeeted off the corner. Well, I have anyway. That's a big one. They've increased the jumping range ever so slightly, or they've made it just slightly that you don't mantle, but you do kind of hit just a tiny bit easier. If you can hit 200 likes before the PAX West interview starts, I'll gift another membership. Thank you, Chiggy. Member for 24 months as well. Look at that. Look at that. Chicky needs new YouTubers to watch. So they're going live in 25 minutes. We haven't got 25 minutes yet. Yeah, I'm not. I was going to try and move my face and everything, but I won't. 136 likes now. Come on, we've got work to do, people. Work to do. See what I've got as well. I'm going to just randomly throw a code out in a minute, and it will be for Xbox UK Founders Pack, because I did a giveaway for tips in the video, mostly for Discord users. I didn't promote it because I don't promote it. You should never do that, because it's dry ass people on the channel again. I just want to win something. But it wouldn't let me gift it to America region, so it can only be used by UK. So I'm going to just chuck that away for people in a second. No, bro, where did I go? Why have I gone past it? So yeah, I will give that code in a minute. I'm just going to put it in the chat, and whoever's fastest download it keeps it. I've been meaning to give it away for a while. I did think I said I was going to give it some to my moderators, but sorry, mods. You know I love you. You know I treat you like in all other ways. Lies again. Where's the freaking... Where's the hot dogs? Where's the hot dogs? There are a few tunnels over here, right? There is... yeah, I know there is a couple. So they, yeah, that one there? Let's go just check it out. Playing Grounded. Perfect. Perfect scenario. Oh shit, I've only brought a staff with me. Oh god, this is bad. This is real bad. Well, I might as well wear the full
Exoskeleton activated.
I so miss being able to... I've got 7 mil molars, bro. Bro.
Get you! Let the core ready!
There we go. Get them used up. We'll get them done. I feel like these should give an offensive buff. Like, increase your cold damage by a little bit as well. Oh, I've got to kill multiple creatures. Yeah, I'm slacking. Okay, let's go. Pondo, hello! You don't use the cosmetics. Yeah, I'm not keen on. I mean, I don't. I'm not as negative towards it, but I'm still not going to just need some free ones. Like, I can't believe they haven't added some free ones. That's what you do. You add something for free, and then you put a pack on it to buy it, because then people know what to do with them. Someone had a good theory. Again, I'm sorry, I can't remember. So many comments lately, but that potentially they had to add the Founders Pack to make concessions about reducing the price of Outer Worlds 2. That's Obsidian's other game. I'll be covering that, people. I got given early code to review a little demo. I put my impressions video on my other channel, so go and check that out, and I'll be doing lots of guides on that. So if you're interested in lots of Obsidian games, I will be covering that on my other channel when it comes out in October. Yeah, they were going to sell the game at full price, until everyone went, no, we don't like that. Don't sell the game at full price. It's a single player game. It doesn't need to be the new price, which is they're trying to make people pay like $90 for a game or whatever it is. Damn, 2. So yeah, that was a theory. Someone said, well, maybe they actually did that just so they could not be seen as greedy for other stuff. What's my favourite thing about Grounded 2? It's the buggies, it is. They can be a bit derpy. We all know the Orb Weaver needs a bit of love. But I love them. I get me on the... I could just run around. I like just roaming around. It does give me the vibes of Ark. I used to love just going for adventures in Ark. Getting on a raptor and just plodding about. Unfortunately, it would always end up in death. Because my dinosaurs would always just die because I sucked at Ark. Even though I covered it for years. A bit like Grounded. You fight the infected broodmother. Good luck to you, sir. There is no... I think that is the true mark of a grounded Chad. You're a Chad if you've defeated the infected broodmother in Grounded 1. And it's okay to not be a Chad. You can be a beta boy. You can be a beta boy, that's fine. But if you want to be an alpha Chad, what's the kids use? They don't use it anymore, but I'm using it for fun. Sigma? What's the Sigma? Ligma? What's the good one? Is Sigma the good one and Ligma's the bad one, yeah? See, I know what these kids are like. Damn, you know what I mean? How do you do, fellow kids? Whoa. Dragonflies. Dragonflies would be huge. Oh my god. I often have to leave the door open so my freaking dog can go out at night because he's got incontinence and shizzle. Bless him. Which means we get all the flies and spiders. Like our house has probably got over 50 different types of spider in it. They're in the corners, they're all over the place. But last night I was wrapping all the presents till 2 o'clock in the morning, sorting my life out, making the I got my daughter a trampoline. God, that was tough putting a trampoline together. Yanking the wire around. Anyway, fitting it together. And that's just a massive dragonfly. Like just huge. Oh, it's not dragonfly, it's the skinny ones. Without the pretty wings, what are they called? I'm so skibbity. Yes, fan. I want to be your Sigma. Yeah, yeah. People give me shit for using the word fam in a short, and people don't realise. Do you know fam came from like London? Well, it didn't actually. I think it came from like Ghana and Nigeria originally, but it picked up by the youth of London. Urban youth, usually poor districts, and that's where I grew up. So it's the lingo that I picked up from being in the ghetto. You get me, fam? That's how it used to be.
It's clean, but I worry about my mineral
Nah, fam. But of course, Made in Chelsea and reality TV stars or celebrities picked it up and made it into, a bit more of a thing, and then that's when everyone's like hating on people using it. But for me, it is culturally appropriate. I was brought up in the ends. The streets still know my name. The streets will never forget my name. A buggy I want to see is a jumping spider. I think it's happening. Just got to look at the signs. I'm not talking like magical signs, I mean actual signs. The sign set from the ice cream car. It's happening. I'm not having it. That's a baby wolf spider. It is a jumping spider in my eyes. Oh, I'm inside a hot dog. Stream starts in 15 minutes. How disappointed would you be if it's just Eric and Chris and them lot just going, yeah, we've got 2,000 suggestions. Let's start reading them all. And that's it, the whole stream. And they don't say, yeah, we're definitely doing this or doing that. They're going, yeah, it's a good idea. We'll have to see how it goes. Button heads with an old British woman at Morrison's and both said cheers as a knee-jerk reaction. Said, I'm not British and my American came out. Cheers, my darling. I'm so sorry to have barged past you there. I don't know why John Wayne is shopping at Morrison's. Get off your trolley, old woman. Sorry, I lost it there. I lost it. I love boomers. I love old farts like me that do get upset by just kids though. Chicky, not calling you out, I promise. But like it's something you're seeing a lot in the comments of my videos. They really get upset, like stupid kids. It's the youth, mate. You've got to be down with the youth. I've never wanted to be one of them like old fuddy-duddies. My granddad was like that. Didn't really move with the times at all. Apart from music, I can't lie. New music nowadays is definitely get off my lawn territory. It's so bad. It's so bad. But hey, at least everyone's got their tribe. It's easier to pick up a fandom now in whatever music genre you like. Because there's so much more choice now. Right, Chicky weren't watching. She's not here. Right, no one said anything. Chicky. Oh no, she's there. She's back. Shh, everyone. Shh, shh, shh. Hi Chicky, how you doing? Yeah, someone got really angry with me with the fan one. I was like, God, you're so pathetic. Talking like a kid. Like using these, he used some pretty derogatory words. It's like, really? You've not been around kids nowadays. Do you not understand? This is just the way that we spoke. I was using slang. We've all used slang as a kid. Even if you brought up in a middle class posh area, you've probably appropriated lots of them types of words. Where? I thought water drops were fixed. Hey, they spawned back already. What is going on? It's not even been a day. Yeah, followed with certain C words. Yeah, that's it. 10 likes needed. Oh, 10 likes, people. And Chicky's going to do a giveaway for a membership. You get to see my Let's Plays exclusively. I'm putting out videos every 2 days. They're big, long videos as well. Up to 30 minutes. My whole adventures. So up to what you're seeing right now with me being live. You get to see me complete the game as it was with the first 50 days. And then we're going to be building a base for the next 50 days. Taking on AXL. And that might be it actually. I might only get to like 75 days and try and finish the rest off when we get the next update. Or I long it out and we build like the most biggest base going. I spent 50 days building the biggest base in Grounded 2. Monkey Man, hello mate. And welcome everyone. If I missed any hellos, it has been pretty fast moving the chat and I've obviously been just chatting shit. So if I didn't say hello and you want to say hello now and I'll read every single goddamn hello. And also, don't forget to like the freaking stream. Like that stream. There you go, Chicky's gifted one. Eli has got a membership. Make sure you come join our Discord. Get to see the chat. Some sneak peeks of stuff. I also post pictures of stuff that I'm using for thumbnails and stuff that no one else sees. Thank you for 210 likes. But yeah, come join Discord. That's what we need. We need a Discord link. Moderators. Or old unks. Shrek Mount Tease. No. And community pace. Shrek Mount Teaser. What's that? Kiwi, hello. Oh, okay, right. Do you guys want to know a secret? Like, I'm serious now. A proper leak secret that could be really big. And I'm not winding up. I'm going to say it. We get to 250 likes. I'll tell you guys about a collab. No one else say anything. If you know what the collab is, but no one else say anything. Not me, Obsidian, and Grounded doing a collab with another game. We get to 50 likes, 250 likes. I will let you guys know exactly what it is right now. I might even show you.
New mode of transportation.
Catlin Burkle, hi, hello, how are you? Well, we're at 214 likes. We need 250 likes, and I'll show you a big collab that could be coming soon. Get spamming that like button, people. Spamming it. When's the next update? We'll find out today, we think. We believe. It might not be today, but we believe. 225. Got 25 more to go. Come on.
One more down.
I believe in you guys. We've only got 10 minutes as well. It'll be too late. Now, I do normally get a load of shit for talking over people when they're watching these shows. Because I always assume you guys just want to hear the juicy stuff. So do you want me to shut the hell up for the whole hour, pretty much, and only speak when they really are being quiet? Or do you want me to lower their voices and only turn it up when they really are speaking about something big? $251. Is it $251? Okay. Hold the press. Here we go. I'll try and do this without leaking anything else. Where was it? Data mining. No. Oh, hang on. We've got secret leaks channels. We've got top tips channels. We've got lore speculation channels. We've even got. I don't go in here too often because, man, I don't want to keep seeing stuff. Crazy bug discussion. So come here if you're a real bug nerd. Okay, where is it? Was it in Omni only? It was. Right, let's see if anyone can guess it. And then I'll tell you. That's one of them. Now this is from another game. It's not actually from Grounded. But it's Grounded items. What is it? What is it? Do the corpse you saw yourself. What is it? Shout and see, people. Come on. Give us a guess. Oliver on top. Well done. How do you guys guess? We could be getting, I'm hoping, a big collab with Sea of Thieves. So, obviously, we want some Sea of Thieves shizzle in Grounded, right? That would be the dream. I know it might not really fit, but Grounded's in its own universe anyway. So, what could we have from Sea of Thieves and Grounded? So, it looks like we're going to get this bug hook in Sea of Thieves. And we're going to get this hat. This is big shout out to... Who found this? Was it Void? Yeah, Void, one of the Omni crew. We've got a special little data mining crew. They get a special role if you show stuff from data mining, or you've got lots of good info about leaks and stuff. You get to talk in a special private chat, go over data mining, help each other out, mods as well. Probably will open it up more to modders if they want help. And then we've got one that just reveals a bunch of stuff where you can just talk about it. Once you get to level 5 and you become green, you can see our special data mine pictures info, and that will show you all the pictures and stuff that you've seen on TikTok. If you've seen any TikTok leaks showing different armors, they all come from our Discord. Every single one, people. All from my Discord, pretty much. Apart from Others Chudders. I think he got his own. The son of a bitches came, joined Discord, stole all our leaks, didn't give credit to the actual data miners. I don't want credit. I just want the pictures of them. More importantly, they don't give context. Just because we find something in data mining doesn't mean it's coming to the game. So, like, I know I showed off the lizard. I thought I made it pretty clear in the lizard that it was just literally from Grounded 1. I just want to spawn it in Grounded 2 because I've never seen it up close. So it doesn't mean lizards come. So just be careful. Don't harass people and devs and stuff. Be like, oh, I saw this armor set. I saw this lizard. That's what I was annoyed with a lot of the leakers. They went and basically just showed that stuff off and didn't explain that a lot of it. And they got loads of stuff wrong as well. was cut content or just from Grounded 1 files. It was annoying. So we've put it behind a level now. We've put it behind level 5. You want a gun? A pirate ship in the pond update? Yes, Rosso. That'd be epic. That'd be sweet. The game is too loud. Is it? Not one person has said that in the 600 that's joined. But I might take your word for it. Let me fire that. That bit better? And I will turn up the voices when we do listen to the thingies. Oh, shizzle. Oh, nope. Cut that down. Cut that down. Although, admittedly, the short is... I was wondering if I left it on Twitch. The short I put out, Lizard, maybe I did make it seem like it was in Grounded 1 when it technically wasn't. It was just cut content. When combat, right, okay. Well, hopefully I've turned it down now, so let me know if it's too loud again. Sorry, people. Sorry. Quantic Gaming, hello. "24 months, Chicky. Ain't you amazing? Ain't you amazing?" That's 2 years. That's cray-cray. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Ooh. I actually prefer speakers, Sir Edwin, actually, to be honest. I do normally.
The texture
I
is
don't like actually wearing headphones if I can help it.
unpleasant.
But I've got to do it for the rest of the people in the house at the moment. I mean, my voice is much louder, but to be fair, just having constant noise as well from the game is probably not an extra thing I need. You want to see a raft? Yes! Kilobyte, I'd love to see a raft. One year you could build on. Not after crazy. Imagine if it's just like a 4x4, like size of a foundation. But you can build whatever you want on it, like up to a certain limit. Up to like five pieces high. Or six pieces. That'd be so sick if you get around and stuff. You're eating mini cheddars. I used to like mini cheddars, but I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know if it actually has got real cheese in it. But, yeah. Ah, the cake I made, it weren't good for me. I had a massive slice of breakfast this morning. And I think that might have given me a massive migraine headache today.
Take a breather, little bug, as Ali would say.
Grounded alongside Valheim become one of some of my favourite games of all time. Yes, Crimson Whisper. Yes, for sure. Yeah, Valheim. I'm covering Valheim still on my other channel as well. So if you like Valheim, go there. I'm big friends with the Debs. They came to my house, in fact, a couple months ago. And spent like nearly the week with me, or a few days with me. Not the whole dev team. There's about 10 of them, but 2 of them. They do have cheese in it. It's proper cheese, yeah? It's not like fake cheese. Don't know fake cheese, bro. Who's been duping? Come on, tell Uncle Jade. Be honest. Who's been duping? Who's been duping? It's okay. We're all friends here. We won't judge you, will we? Yeah, we will, you son of a bitches. You son of a bitches. Dare you cheat. How dare you cheese and cheat? No, I'm joking. I don't mind duping. Especially when you lose your special weapons or unique trinkets. Ugh. Three minutes. Me. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. You're only going to get that if you are over 100 years old. Sorry, Chicky. I know it as well, though. So what does that make me? What does that make me? That's right, Zap. It is only bad if you're... Especially, it's not a co-op game. People losing their shit. I heard See-Through was bitching and saying that all... no, not duping. Leakers. That's another question. That's another one. But someone said to me he's unhappy with all the leakers. I'm like, yeah, well. What can you do, man? People like them. If they didn't like the content, there wouldn't be anyone watching it or liking it. So you just got to go with what the market wants. Milton doesn't like Troopers. Beg your pardon. I'm pretty sure Seafood doesn't either. According to my fans, I don't watch either of them really, so I could have that wrong. But it's like, that's cool.
Protein
You do you.
is essential.
You let us just go ahead and dupe 2,000 resources of grass. The most easy, commonest thing to get. There's only 28 people watching that PAX stream. Shut up, Jay. No way. F you, Granddad Jade. I'm Sparkus. Oh, mate, when I was a kid, that would come on Sunday sometimes. And you'd be like, oh, no, it's like 3 hours long. Your granddad would be like, what? I'm trying to get Milton to do a podcast with me. He said he's up for it. So he can tell me how bad leaks are, and I can tell him how bad it is being a miserable son of a bitch. No, he's changed his ways. I saw a video. I want to, you know what? I'm going to clap out to Milton. Clap out. I've got a low opinion of him. He's got a low opinion of me. We've had our little beefs. But fair play. His last video, he said he's going to really try changing and take a break when he needs to. And you know what? I can respect that. I see that. Fair play. I'm putting it out there. Right. PAX again. Oh no, it's there. Okay, it wasn't loud. God, the camera is pretty bad. Alright, I'm going to tinker around the sound. Let's get it right, people, yeah?
I'm going to put those out in the corner. I'm going to have y'all look at the slide, but I'm going to ask Quinn in specific because my computer and I are having words later. Quinn, where can people find you?
Yes, you can find me on Blue Sky and Blue Sky only because managing more than one social media sounds like a nightmare. I am on Blue Sky at Quinn Beckham 27. I will also be around after and will happily give people my socials.
Last thing I'll say, there is creative mode in this game and there's custom modes in this game. The custom modes aren't working at the moment and people just like playing. Kids like messing around and building giant bases and don't want to spend 20 years grinding resources. There is nothing wrong in duping if a game adds mechanics like custom settings and stuff to play how you want. Likewise, I think we need more systems where we can dupe trinkets and stuff. Anyway.
Hey. Hope everyone's doing great on this happy Monday. My name's Eric Dorbella. I'm the Senior Community Manager at Obsidian Entertainment. And today we're going to be talking about Grounded 2. Talk to us. We're listening how Grounded 2 evolves with the community. And I'm going to introduce our panel guests. Chris Stanek, our Community Support Manager.
Hello.
Hey. And then we have Maya Winsler, who is our game producer on Grounded 2 at Obsidian Entertainment. And our super awesome friend, Yvonne Isnard from IDOS Montreal. What's going on?
Sound okay?
Welcome, everybody. How's your PAX going, guys?
It's going good. You?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Awesome.
Super fun. I got a Broodmother trinket from a fan yesterday, so
Yeah.
my answers will be a little more poisonous, I think.
We had this. There was a awesome cosplayer in a Max cosplay with the ant armor outfit. They also had these sweet trinkets that they gave to us. So I have the nifty needle.
I'm rocking the Broodmother, so
Awesome.
yeah, all the good stuff.
And we need some, because we don't. So please make us trinkets as well.
Guys from Quebec, huh?
Yeah, Chris and Yvonne missed out. They're like, we're gonna go check out the floor, and then
We're the peasants.
yeah. All right, so yeah, we were here with Grounded 2. For Chris and I, it's our second rodeo, and then for Miles and Yvonne, it's your first ride. But yeah, we're. What is Grounded 2? Grounded 2 is a direct sequel to Grounded 1. It takes place 2 years after the events that happened in Grounded 1, where you were in Dr. Wendell's backyard, but now you're in Brook Hollow Park, much bigger place, strange environments, new stories to uncover, and you're just trying to figure out what's going on in Brook Hollow Park. But yeah, it's been exciting. In just 1 month, we've reached 3 million players in 2 weeks. It's super exciting. We're blowing us away. So thank you to all of the players and the communities and everyone. It's been great. It's been super awesome watching all the TikToks being made, all the content creators on YouTube and Twitch. It's been really awesome. And then hearing feedback from everyone as well. What's excited you guys so far about the first month?
Honestly, it's just seeing people get their hands on it, play it, really enjoy it, and share that infectious enthusiasm. Because when you're working on a game, you're all very heads down, and you're just focused on it being good. And you want it to be good, and then to see that just really energizes everybody and gets us super excited.
I love seeing the mix of Grounded 1 players that were there in early access mixed in with like all new players for Grounded 2 or didn't do the early access period, and seeing them kind of like mix up old strategies and new ones. It's much more fully fledged this time, so people are kind of comparing it and like, is it gonna be like this, gonna be like that? So I love seeing all the theories and all those cross sections of fans too.
Yeah, me, what I love is really like seeing the buildings that people are doing. Like, I would never be able to do such creative things, and just the back and forth that the community has in the different channels, like with the like the stories or with the systems, like OmniTool should be this, that, so it's really exciting to see how people just like take the systems and have fun with everything. That's lovely.
David,
I feel like we can
you
get
must have your
there,
sound
we
wrong,
can get
mate.
you big and creative stuff. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the UX director. You're up there. You could add stuff. Yeah. So I mean, for Chris, what's it like going back to early access? So Grounded 1, we started in early access. We're doing it again. We're Grounded 2. How does it feel to be back in the seat?
It feels really good. It's interesting. I think we learned a lot from the first early access, and we didn't know just how many people were going to really enjoy the game. And as you know, it kind of blew up very quickly for us. But since then, we've kind of built off of that, and we're better prepared for what may come.
And then for Miles and Yvonne, this is your first experience to develop a game in early access. So what excites you guys to where before we would make a game, it comes out and we support it, but now we're constantly getting like a feedback loop and hearing things from our community and players all the time.
Yeah, for me, it's the best part is really seeing that we still have the bandwidth to make the game better, because since it's still live, we have many things that we gather everywhere, and it's just like there is this opportunity to leverage.
I did say they're going to be waffling on quite a bit here. I'm trying to be respectful, so if they start getting really boring, then I may just start taking a piss a bit.
So that's the best part for me, I think.
Yeah, I think developing this first chunk of Grounded 2 in secret, so we had that big announce, back in June. I'm so happy that's done with, and we can be totally transparent, right, and have that conversation with the community again, because that's the fun part, is just, wearing our heart on our sleeves and letting people know what we're trying to do and find out what they want in there and adapt accordingly. So, just being completely no wall between us and the players is awesome.
We've got more people watching us.
Every time you say transparent, I think of the Sloan line. We're transparent.
Trying to channel Sloan too much,
He's got a fantastic moustache.
Yeah, so what's already evolving, we've already gotten so much feedback from community.
Knew it.
From Discord, from Reddit, on Steam. Like we're seeing feedback everywhere, so it's awesome to see how that feedback has already changed in the game. Even to super simple things, like I know the community was like, it really sucks when I break an acorn and I don't get an acorn top.
Shout out to Rosso
but
for that one.
It's right there in front of me. Yvonne, you want to talk about that?
Yeah. I mean, when we are looking at the feedback, we really try to find those low-hanging fruits to see if there is something we can do to make the game better for the players. And when it's not breaking the progression, when it's just something like some friction to remove to the players, there's no reason to say no. So
yeah, to be fair, let's look at these. Snail shells now vanish after 24 hours. Well, that should be... I can't believe that was community one that they had to realise. Customizable graphics settings coming in fall. That'd be good. We
actually put that in, I think it was the first or second patch, Miles.
It's pretty early on, yeah. It was like 1 to 2, I think.
Yeah, it was awesome seeing the community.
Well, don't forget, build M means build mode. They're going to be adding some way that you can transfer your base designs, people. It's on the roadmap. It literally says it. So that's going to be something you'll be able to do eventually by looks of things, or a revamped build mode. So maybe it's coming with the handy nat, but maybe we'll have more options to build a whole blueprint in one go.
Can fall through, and there's no really a building piece that fits there. And everyone kept DMing me, so I brought that to the team. I'm like, hey, can we just do something here? Like either add something or a new building piece. And they're like, yeah, that's totally easy. We can totally do that. So that's in the works. So people who are
Emily, Jim. For
really adamant on getting that little triangle, it's happening. So we're working on that. And then, thank you. And so Chris, you're the support guy. You're the guy who sees all the tickets, all the emails for all the bugs. We want to talk about the new game repair features that we're looking to add, or what's been added based on people's bug reports and feedback.
Yeah, for sure. So we definitely have lots of reports of backpacks falling through the world, creatures being stuck, your buggies disappearing, and we know that those are really important parts of the game, especially buggies being such a new addition. So we just want to get some tools in there to help restore them so people can go back to enjoying the fun stuff while the team works on a long-term fix. And this is kind of something that will continue to happen if more things come up. We'll look at other options and things like that to smooth out the experience.
I'm not sure, Chucky, but that'd be a great idea. If you can copy your build from Creative and put it in a real game, that would be amazing.
It was a big thing we saw reported, and this guy's nodding, or person's nodding, because right now eventually we're going to release tier 3 tools, which the snail shell require a tier 3 tool to break. But so it's been super awesome, people finding unique ways to solve it. It's really cool. I've been seeing a lot of videos on well, I can't move this acorn shell, so I'm going to build a bounce web, and it just launches the acorn shell somewhere else so they can continue building, which is super fun to see.
Acorn.
And I've been seeing people
I put that out there.
utilize the orc weevils. And
I've not seen this
Oh,
one.
you haven't seen that one?
No.
Yeah, this one's good. So I think it needs 4 weevils, the orc weevils, and you need them to explode near the acorn shell, and it'll actually destroy it, so they can get the resources. So
Keep saying acorn shell.
And you get
Someone
the
stop him.
resource.
Someone stop
Yeah,
Eric.
and then talking with Yvonne, we have weekly meetings going over feedback and suggestions. Hey, is there a way we can fix this? And yeah, so for now, snake shells will despawn after 24 hours.
This guy.
I liked it for a bit where they were just the sort of dark reminder of your dark deeds of killing the innocent snail. But it's kind of hypocritical when we have the caterpillars in game that people have been very vocal about feeling awful about killing them. So, just try and get everything in line and, embrace it.
Yeah, for Yvonne, when we're giving you this feedback, how is it the process like because we're handing you the information and then you tell the rest of the team? How's that process like in working with other people?
We're going to talk about, there is a slide about process, but we can start talking about it. We're meeting weekly, and we are just trying to see what's the top priority, and really it helps us confirm what we need to squeeze in the timeline. Because we have the roadmap where a lot of things are planned, but we're always checking the feedback from the community and see if we can make those happen sooner or later. There are some stuff that we knew were coming, like buggy progression. Everybody loved their buggy. We really like that people love the buggy as much as we do inside. So we're just making sure that everything conveys in the proper time. And it really helps us making sure, as I said, we're in the proper track. Sometimes we know that's coming, sometimes it can come later. But like the acorn, when there is an opportunity to make something happen, we just seize it. And the game is going to move on always this way.
And then, so we're also anticipating the community needs as well. So eventually we're going to be adding more building pieces to the game over time. So it might be cumbersome with the menus and the UI. So we're looking into, and this is a WIP, as we say, or a work in progress name. The Build'em, short for building matrix, a different UI and how people can use the menu to build faster and more efficiently. You guys want to, Miles or Yvonne, you want to talk about?
Yeah, just quickly about this. That's the type of feedback that's interesting because, people have very precise complaint about this or that. But then, when we see people interacting with the buildings and building the crazy castle and all the amazing buildings that we see out there, we just want to make sure the people that create those unique buildings, they do that without friction. So we know that more content is going to come later. Much more content is going to be available for builders. So we are just trying to make sure they can build without friction. Like, how can we simplify the way that they are going to find the blueprints? How can we give more information about the building blueprints that they have? So right now we're working on this feature. More is coming, but I think that's going to be a good quality of life feature that's going to come for all the users.
Yeah, for sure. It's an adjustment based on feedback of, hey, we know this is the direction you want to go in with building. You want building 2.0 to feel like this, so we need to start laying the groundwork. Oh man, I walked right into that pun. But we need to have kind of the systems in place to really make that able to scale up and do all sorts of stuff that you want to have in the game. So to Yvonne's point, absolutely still like a work in progress, even though it's an introduction of a whole new interface that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Something we'd love to get feedback on. But yeah, we're seeing so many cool things. We took these from TikTok, and there's already like so many more things I wish I could add to the slide of all these amazing things that people are building.
I don't like this last one here. You're playing
that last
with
one?
someone who doesn't organize anything?
Yeah.
Is this an attack on me in piles?
I didn't intentionally add this one to the slide.
Where's the non-treehouse love, eh? Where's the people like me just living out in the open? God damn it.
But yeah, there's there we go. This is someone created a short animation about playing with someone who doesn't organize things, and that's 100% Chris, and something I deal with every day. It's a struggle, but we move on, we truck on, we do it.
I deal with things too.
But yeah, like so many cool builds we've seen all over. Like you can find these on Reddit. A lot of cool fan art in the TikTok. It's been really awesome to see what people have been making, like the memes.
We live for the basketball memes. Lots of basketball people on the team. Shout out to JF's jersey collection.
The pixel art of the Coltana is so
nice.
good.
These are cool.
Like this art's fantastic. Yeah, Pete dunking, a lot of dunking with Pete.
Hey, look at these buildings. This is beautiful.
Yeah, someone made this for the Grounded 2 announcement. It's
I think it's the first one we saw, fan art-wise, the new character designs. Super cool.
I like they made this mega bridge between the two wood posts. Yeah, for these hoops fan art, and the willow will be popping up. Super good. Love to see it. And this Always Sunny meme.
Dandy the Laphid.
Yeah, this one's super sick. And then even like the handcraft art is really good. We could have a whole panel just showing off cool stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like
crazy,
this.
awesome
I'm doing base tours
things.
soon. Come join Discord.
Look at that. That's impressive.
If members
I would live in there.
get a chance to do base
Can I
tours
live in there?
first.
Look, there's a lot of boxes. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Starting out this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah,
so you've got a sick base.
Yeah,
I'll come do a video tour.
Like, I would love to see do they have a grid chart and they map it out because I can't build like this. I just make a box.
Are you all architects or engineers?
All right, yada. Come on.
Yeah,
I was with my friends.
New
They spent like
stuff.
20 hours building a base and
stuff.
went online and saw what everyone else was doing and was like, jeez, there's so much more to do.
And this is impressive with the stuff we have so far, and there's going to be more things we're going to be adding to the game. So if they can just use what we have currently, I can't imagine what the builds are going to look like in the future.
A support archetype. So apparently, right because of our feedback, they're going to have a support healing one coming. That's interesting.
So again, we take feedback and suggestions very seriously because we very much want to build the game with all of you, along with the dev team at IDOS Montreal. So yeah, as Yvonne mentioned earlier, we have weekly meetings. We go over suggestions, top feedback, top bugs that players are experiencing, and really hash that out to make sure we get all those up in a future update.
Yeah. Come share your base builds, in our Discord as well. Share pictures. Love to see them. Give me a good idea about whose worlds to come visit when I do set them up for non-members.
Anyone can join the Discord, thumbs up the little rules saying you know it, and then you're free to make suggestions. And then when your fellow community members vote on it, we will present it to Yvonne, Miles, the rest of the team there, and then it goes through a whole process. Like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, we should totally do that, maybe, or not quite yet, and things like that. And it's really cool to see all of the awesome ideas that everybody comes up with, because some things obviously we're like, oh yeah, we kind of thought about that, but then others completely not. And I think those are the kind of things where we really are building it with you, and it kind of just enriches the game in general.
Something that I find very interesting in that process is that it helps us see the game through the eyes of all the different type of players. So we saw the builders, but there is the min-maxer, people that love to get the best out of a feature. There is the controller player versus the keyboard and mouse players. So just like we had opinion, we knew like what we wanted for the game.
Yeah, with building, I've always used controller and the radial wheel. What way is there on PC that's different?
As part of early access, we were mentioning before, we still have the bandwidth to bring those requests to life and just make the game work for everyone.
I think too, we look at all sorts of different places beyond just Discord, and sometimes feedback can be positive too. We see what you're interested in, what you're resonating with the most, and just want to like double down on that as well. So, it's all flavors, but we're hearing everything. Even the far out lore theorists, the lore scholars. Those are some of my favorites.
Yeah, it's definitely not just Discord. We are everywhere, watching, waiting.
Dominance.
Yeah, all those exploits and secret things you think we don't see, we totally see.
Oh shit!
I think it's also like we're gamers too, but it helps
seen.
to see like maybe Ivan, was there anything you were surprised to see by the community on like, hey, this is how we intended this thing, but or like oh, they actually really like it, so we're on the right.
There's no news about the update just yet, people. We're waiting for them to get to it if they get to it. I said they're going to be here. I think like another 40 minutes, or maybe it's only half an hour. I'm not sure.
We're working on the game like all the day, and then a lot of us are playing the game the evening, and we read on the game in the commute, like on our couches, and we're seeing all the threads. We're laughing when we see cool content. We're taking notes when we see that some stuff are not working. We are crying sometimes with the people loving their buggies. There's so many emotions that go through the community, and the things that really I always enjoy watching is how people are going through the cracks of all the systems that we have. Like you can, not to mention, but duplicate. Oh look, how can they do that? Or just like the jump, photo mode jump. Like we never thought about those things, and then they happen, and just like, damn, that's a good idea. I'm gonna use it like in my own playthrough.
The dash strike text, can't go wrong.
So as you mentioned, Chris, we do look everywhere, but like
Definitely.
But we do encourage people to join the Discord.
So they revealed a healing class coming. They're doing a brand new revamp to building called Build M, and
it's voted upon.
that's it so far.
On by the community, and when it hits 50 upvotes or more, it gets into trending suggestions, which is a different channel, but then it makes it to my spreadsheet that we have these meetings on.
How many are on that spreadsheet right now?
It was 194 suggestions that made on the spreadsheet, and then we've already implemented some of those suggestions. But in total submitted suggestions, I haven't checked recently, but I checked 4 days ago, was about 1,755. It's probably more by today. I could check that.
We need it to go higher.
No,
Higher.
No.
You want more suggestions?
No, put into it.
Keep you busy.
Discord's the place to be. And then even things we see, because we do live dev streams every Tuesday at 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. Pacific time on the Obsidian Twitch channel. We see chat all the time where it's like kind of like a mini Q&A session while we're playing the game. But we see a lot of people wanting different archetypes for armor. Like we see healing a lot, like people who really want to play support. So when you see things like that, Ivan and Miles, how does that feel? Or
so we always wanted to go through the class system, and what we are trying to do is making sure that we are not gating people behind like this play style. So if you want to play a healer, if you want to play a warrior or range, you could do that like from one day to another. And that's how we're going to handle and support the upcoming classes, to make sure that, whether it's with the style of player or the gear, the perks, that you can play the play style that you want without committing too much.
Yeah, no, Ivan nailed it there with the sort of soft archetype approach that we've been trying to keep in mind and always be the front of that feature kind of moving forward, which is just grounded at its core is all about mixing and matching and finding wild combinations. So the archetype system should complement that and also, let you kind of have a guideline of how to play into a certain style. as a support player, I've been super excited to see this kind of coming together. And I know, like, internally, like, Chris over at IDOS has been a champion of this. So, you know, definitely one of those things where early access also helps us settle our internal kind of conversations where we're all geeking out about the game and people are on different kind of sides of should we do this or that, and then the community helps us, you know, figure out who's right, determines the final answer.
All right. Yes. Yeah. We're not just listening. We're building the game with, along with the communities, and I think that's what makes Grounded so great.
Here we go.
So up next we have the upcoming fall
Praying
update.
Mantis armor set.
The AXL Tarantula boss with
which I leaked
there's a
already.
lot of cool gear in
Go
there.
check it out on my video.
We also have the Praying Mantis armor set that will be introduced in the fall update. Of course,
Let's go.
Chris, as you know, you get so many performance and stability tickets. So, as we're in early access, it's just something we're always going to be prioritizing, improving performance, improving stability. So it's just throughout all development, it's something we're always going to be doing. And again, the building matrix, work in progress name again, will be in the fall update. So yeah, we absolutely would love to get feedback on that.
Is it just me? When you look at Axel, like, he's kind of horrible, right? Like, he's scary, but he's really adorable. I just want to, like, cuddle up with him a little bit.
He kind of is a bit cute.
You actually have arachnophobia, yeah.
I'm the person that jumps up on the chair and screams, and there's a spider in the house, and then my wife will kill
Chris Stefani, I mean, that's what it is. It hasn't been advertised as, here's the update. You just got to expect that devs want to share, and people, fans of this, real fans, true fans of, like, grounded stuff like this, want to hear it. That's just the way it is. So we can be hyped and excited and want them to get on with it. But yeah, let's not be too dismissive.
So if you miss out on the Gamescom interview and stream, you can find like YouTube videos of like what's to come. There's like cool concept art for the Ladybug mount, which is super rad. Like, showing the Ladybug with like a turd on in the back is super sick. New creatures, of course, and more. But let's see here. So we're very happy to announce, because a lot of people ask, like, hey, is there going to be a public test Insider Hub? We're bringing back the public test servers and the Xbox Insider preview for the fall update. So we'll have more news on that when we'll announce the date when that happens. It's a free thing to participate.
No
it's
date today. No.
And we'll have.
Don't do this.
If you're familiar with Grounded 1, you know how to do that.
Don't do this.
There'll be like a beta branch on Steam, and then if you sign up for the Xbox Insider Hub, you'll have access to the update. I do want to stress that. If you use your current save into the Insider Hub, you won't be able to go back to the base game. So I do recommend either doing a backup save that you use specifically for the public test beta or the Xbox Insider Hub, or just start a new game and experience the new content. That way, if you want to opt out, you can go back to your normal game. But yeah, we would love to get your feedback, especially on the Axel fight. On the building matrix for all our builder friends, we'll have Discord's the best place to get us feedback for that. We'll have new channels open when that opens up.
Come on.
And then we're excited to see what you all will do and how you deal with Axel.
I really want to see how you all deal with Axel. You think you know. You don't know.
Let's see here. So we're going to be doing a Q&A portion
release date.
of for the panel here. We have two microphones.
It better be one last thing, guys. It better be, let's just show you a little clip or something. No. I need to know. I'm trying to plan my freaking holiday around this.
I feel like so blessed on how amazing and positive our community is. Like it's super great. It makes my job easy.
I think it makes all of our jobs easy, and I think for me, working on the first game being my first game and just seeing the enthusiasm, everybody being super into the game, critical and and analyzing it and stuff, but like
Grave, yeah, they've said the Axel update is part of the full update.
Yeah, it's wild how thoughtful and like thorough all the suggestions are that come in. Like they even have like technical considerations sometimes. So can't help but agree 100% on the community just being a ton of fun to work with.
I just want to go on a holiday.
It's really nice because that community, like survival game, especially Grounded, it's such a unique IP that we are very happy to be able to have a positive community that shares, because we really feel like we're all making the game together. And that's not something you see often in the game industry. So it's just positive vibes only, and it just makes the life easier for everyone. I love that.
I also feel like we are making a lot of people are so into the game that they're becoming like junior designers. Like we get suggestions that are like a full design doc.
Yeah, like pieces like a new bug with like full armor set, what crafting pieces are required, and like what the set bonus does. It's incredible.
The update plan is meant to be every 4 to 5 months. The AXL update is a bit more unique. It was scheduled to come 2 months after release. That's what I got told in LA by some people. So the winter update could come anytime from 21st December up until, March.
Oh, that's a good question.
I missed it. Sorry.
That's really something that we would have to discuss with the internal team. We are going to be announcing a Q&A stream on the Obsidian Twitch channel with game director Chris Parker and executive producer Marcus Morgan. So I would recommend you go to that stream and we can ask that question there.
And I'll hop in there and say that I'm also the one in the room that does not want to kill all the cute, peaceful insects. So, we're finding new ways to kind of embrace that and find new texture for your interactions with these creatures.
Passive run, maybe.
Yeah, I think we've got something in brewing for the garden update that might be up your speed, or up your alley.
Thank you, Victor. Are we going to be alternating? Is that how it works? Okay.
Hello, I'm Mayank, and my question is, since there's so many amazing suggestions that are coming in, but you guys also have like release dates and in the future like a gold release, I imagine, how do you guys manage scope creep?
Oh, Ivan, that's a great question.
Yeah, well, as I was mentioning, we're really trying to factor, the suggestion. Like if there is something that we can pull, quickly, we're making sure that's going to happen. And because even if the game is still in early access, we know that we'll have the bandwidth later on to add some stuff. So right now, there is many things that we need to have for the game to be like fully shaped, but there is still a lot of opportunities, and those suggestions really, at the stage we're at, it's very, very valuable, because we can just gauge that and making sure like, even in the team, we have opinions about what should come next, and that just give the weight to make sure that those things can happen. So yeah, good question. Thank you.
Yeah, I think too, like with a lot of the team having, the traditional non-early access release approach, we always have high standards for having content ready for players, but things like the playable, test, the public test branch and everything like that, having it in people's hands sooner just sort of creates this sort of deadline where, hey, if things are, not, they're 75% done, like get them to the players, let them give their feedback on it, and we can be more efficient that way too. So I think, we always want to kind of be bringing the best possible, but it's also our challenge to like create compelling content for people to start weighing in on sooner than later too. So yeah, constantly a tug of war, but hopefully it's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great question. Yes, with the awesome pin hat.
I go by Bread, and one of the issues I've had recently is we have people across multiple platforms, and I know that we want to do crossplay, and I know tug of war is exactly what you just said, but on making it in a way that we can host our own servers so that it can be connected to, I got stuck on the Steam version. It won't let me go back in. How do you guys work on fixing those, which sound more like networking issues than...
It's kind of boring when people bring up bugs and stuff at these things. Like, Jesus, man. Is that the question you want to ask?
Forward with fixing player issues with network connections with crossplay. Mm-hmm. Chris, you have?
Yeah, we're definitely aware that there's still a lot of folks having certain issues with platforms and connecting and things. There were a lot of improvements made. It's always a priority too. So like we're talking about suggestions and things like that, but there is a separate part of the team that also covers like community issues, bugs, and things like that. I definitely recommend submitting a support ticket if you haven't, and you can go to the issue tracker page, and then there's a custom form, and just try to be as detailed as possible. And that stuff will really help us be able to reproduce it and try to figure it out.
Okay.
I definitely am super sorry that you're running into that, and everybody else that is, because I understand it's super frustrating when you want to spend time and play.
The net code for Grounded 1 was garbage.
Yeah, and to Chris's point, while we talk about design,
has to be said.
design sometimes being incomplete and being a work in progress.
Or
I think
just
anything on the technical side is always a priority, and we still have people that are constantly working on that. So never on the back burner in that sense.
Never, 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 never on the back burner.
Okay. I don't know. You didn't really improve it much in Grounded 1.
Yeah, definitely just submit your issues, and like the other thing that helps is just like similar to issue communities.
So it's all about like co-op and multiplayer and stuff like that. It was really bad for Grounded 1. Like even in the same house, you'd have problems sometimes with lag and desync. And so far, I don't know. Grounded 2 seems pretty much the same.
Hi, my name's Alex, and my question is, what other buggies are there going to be?
Yes, Alex. Great question.
Thank you, Alex. So what other buggies are going to be? So we did announce the Ladybug buggy that will be coming up in the winter update.
Yeah, but give us more, Eric.
And then that's the only one we can share for now.
Ooh,
what kind of buggy do you want in the game?
A grub.
A grub?
A grub buggy.
What would the grub do?
Go underground.
Ooh, tunneling. I like that.
All right. I'll add that to the list. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, over here on my left.
Hi, I'm Russell from Redding, California. I only have really one question. Will the power droplet or something like it be in Grounded 2? Because my One Punch Child and build in Grounded 1 was really, really cool.
I'm sorry, the
power drop.
Oh, the power drop. Yes, yes. What did Jesse say about that? Do you remember?
Jesse,
I don't remember off the top of my
Options is
head.
the man in charge.
But no, I think, with the, the renewed emphasis on different primary weapons and stuff like that with archetypes, like, absolutely. Those are the stuff we want to hear about and make sure, continue over. Give you some continuity on your wonderful build. So, yeah, absolutely. Those suggestions are beloved.
Yeah, I think, Yvonne, you could say, like, just because, there's some things that are not in the game currently, that we do plan to bring back. Yeah, it's definitely something to consider for what the community wants and needs. It also helps us, like, with suggestions and how many votes suggestion gets, helps us determine, like, what players want sooner rather than later. So.
Yeah, and as you said, like, before committing to anything, we're checking with you guys. Like, it's something that people want. It's an avenue we have to go in. So we're spending our time in the right place.
But to be fair, you don't need the power droplet. That's what they kind of hinted at there. You've got the brand new weapons, the dual wielding mitts. Like, that does a lot of the work the power droplet used to, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Russell. Yes, over here.
For the scar on the axle axle boss's abdomen, what will it mean?
Ooh, great question.
Ooh. Oh, you're asking for lore. You're asking for story. So the scar on Axel's abdomen, you'll have to wait for the update to come out and find out.
Thanks, Eric.
Which is
Thanks
to
a
say,
lot.
there is lots
Just
of
made that
new
kid cry.
fun narrative stuff creeping around the
Could've
corners
told
on
us.
the Axel update as well to learn a little bit more about
Exactly,
Axel
thank you.
and everyone close to him.
Eric hates
Well, thank
kids.
you. Good
Official.
question.
All right, I've been streaming the game since it came out.
Yeah,
Great job.
self-promo
Thank
boy.
you, game. And me and the community have one big ask. Can you create a biome in Hawkins, Indiana, and have a Stranger Things crossover? Please.
I'm always up for collabs. That is above my pay grade. But that would be something super cool. I don't know, Mikey, is this something we can consider? Or
Wow, what are you doing? You can't just call him out like that.
that would be super rad. I'll mention it to the Xbox team. Yeah.
That kind of has got a vibe of Stranger Things, though. The music and stuff.
Bring it to that level of scary?
Ominous.
Yes.
Okay.
I want the characters. I want everything.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi. On the note of scary, we love the accessibility features that spider mode, arachnophobia mode brings. Are there other modes for phobias or other accessibility features that you guys are excited about in the second one?
That is a big one that the community asks all the time of other accessibility modes like the arachnophobia filter for other insects in the game. That's something we're really going to heavily rely on the community suggestions. So, there's already any bug that's currently in the game, there's already been a suggestion made for those types of accessibility filters. So it's really going to help us determine which one may take the priority. But we also, we heavily relied on the Xbox user research team that really helped us determine what accessibilities will have based on, the people who provide those feedback. So it's something we're always open to.
Yeah, and to lean on that, we focused on the core mechanics of the game for the time we had, but we do have a very big accessibility backlog of things we know that we want to add. We just need the time now to start working on those. But yeah, that's something that's coming pretty often.
Disabled people don't care.
Yeah, so more will come with those. I'm not making promises,
They can
but
wait.
We have things that we want to do for that.
Not me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
We've actually seen mods already of someone turning the roach into like a clown with big clown shoes. It's been pretty awesome.
It's a bit more scary looking like a clown, actually.
It brings up a different phobia, yeah.
Yeah, someone even submitted a support ticket asking for help so they can make a mod specifically just so their wife can play it, so they can still get past some of that stuff, and I thought that was super sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm Will. I'm Will. My question is for building, and maybe you've already got this coming up with the new builder thing, but like if I'm using a floor and I want to put something flat, it's going like this as the texture of the floor is going on. Is there a plan to have a way to treat the floor as it's actually flat?
Yes, Bill. Great
yes,
question.
Thank you. I think you're referring to the pebblet flooring.
Yeah, pebblet flooring, the grass flooring does it, the stem flooring also.
Yeah,
you guys
fucking
have put a lot of work
roast him.
into
Roast
getting
him, Bill.
the hitbox for
Roast
it
him. Tell
perfectly
him.
down to the shape. And sometimes I can do really cool things with that. Other times I want a flat floor to put everything flat.
Yeah, so it's something we are looking into. We've been getting reports from players about the uneven flooring, making it a little wonky for placing furniture and other pieces. So yeah, that's something we're looking into and hoping to find a solution to smooth
especially
that
with the
out.
stem floor, I can do cool things with like posts coming out at an angle one after the other, but sometimes you want flat.
Yeah, so yeah, it's something we're definitely looking into. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Make it happen, Eric. God damn, man.
My name's Jordan. You guys do a whole lot of work on making this game the best thing that we ask for. What do you think is the thing your development team spends the most amount of work on that the community doesn't appreciate enough?
Oh,
wow, that's a good
that's
one.
A great question. Thank you. Yvonne, do you have anything come to mind?
Yeah, I can go. I mean, this project, it's early access, so it's always in motion. So we don't have the bandwidth, the time to commit to something that's not worthy. So we are always adjusting. Like when we see something, we always try to reach for value, obviously. And because we have so much feedback, it really helps us making sure we are on the good priority, as I said already. So I don't think there is a place where we're putting too much effort. It's quite the opposite. We're trying to see where we can put more effort, like where people are looking for. Like, okay, we have a lot of feedback on keyboard and mouse, for example. So like, okay, we need to put more strength to strengthen the
screw them
mechanics
PC
there.
players.
So it's
Screw
more
'em.
this way that we approach things instead of sinking time into something that's not really useful.
I'm being cancelled. That's it. The PC bros are
I had a
after
totally
me.
different one, but our team over at IDOS is super talented, and I think one of those pieces that you just kind of see the final product of is, but has a ton of thought that goes into it, is just looking at what materials are being used and all the different armor and everything, and like making sure it feels true to like what's available in the backyard, or sorry, in the park this time around, and even like the in-game brands, the in-world brands, and making sure they're appropriately 1992. So our team comes out with this giant creative explosion and refines it to make sure it all fits into the world just right. So hopefully that comes across, or it doesn't come across in the final product because it's the second hand and second nature. But that gets a ton of love.
not specifically related to development time, but about appreciation. There's all different kinds of players, and so it's going to be hard to be like, hey, this is going to hit. Everybody's going to be super happy about it. But because we have such a variety of players, we're always trying to put those things in that make those people happy. So like maybe this update isn't for you or patch, but then like, you know, we're still thinking about all the different kinds of players in the game.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Production, do you know how much time we have left? Just want to make sure we have enough time for the other panel and stuff.
Hey there, I'm Ethan. I was wondering, will we ever get the Mysterious Teens armor? Because it is some of the coolest armor I've seen both in Grounded 1 and 2.
Yes,
I really want
fam.
it, please.
Yes,
we got
fam.
the Kokotana already.
Yeah, the Mysterious Stranger's armor is very sick. I know the community really wants to rock that armor, but yes, I don't really have an answer for you at this time. But
I think when we first saw that presented from the art team, that was also our question. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, but we know the community wants it, so we'll definitely be having discussions about it.
Thank you.
I haven't announced yet what the update.
Hello, my name is
release
Anthony,
date is.
and I love that you actually do the early access stuff because I do a lot of QA in my professional career, and I touched a lot heavily on the Xbox side, and so I do a lot of keyboard too as well with it. I haven't actually checked it on the Xbox console, but what I like to do right now is that I play it on the console for the game, like the gameplay and then the combat. And then what I like to do on the building side and the resources is going to be on the PC because it's better for the keyboard. And I was wondering, will you be focusing on the keyboard for the console as well? I haven't actually checked that yet, but I was just curious if you're going to be like really focusing.
Couldn't have plugged in your keyboard to the Xbox, no?
On the console.
Wasted this time.
Yeah, there's actually mouse and keyboard support for the Xbox consoles right now currently. We didn't have it originally at launch, but we added in a
That dude should not have been allowed that question.
Yeah. We would love to get your feedback.
Let him get eaten by Axel.
Especially with your QA experience. It would be great to hear.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
He's so happy though. He's so happy to be there.
Hello, my name's Gavin. Are you planning on adding any like creatures that aren't like killable, but they'll appear and maybe like attack you or something?
Ooh, that'd be like the
Like the
Colossi.
koi fish?
The koi
That's
fish.
a good question. Yvonne, do you
Yeah.
have anything to share without?
Yeah, well, I'm not the best person for that because I have a tendency to reveal stuff I should not. So,
Yvonne,
we have
I'm gonna
some
become his
stuff.
new friend.
Cut his mic.
Yeah. No, we have
Cut it.
some stuff coming. I'm a big fan of Colossus Colossi, so I'm personally pushing for those. So yeah, we have some stuff coming, and I think it's pretty soon. So yeah, why not?
Pretty
I'm revealing
soon.
too much. Like, did I? No, that's good.
We're good. Yeah, no, the Colossus or Colossi are on the roadmap, and that's one that we didn't totally explain, but that's like our internal term for creatures very much in that vein. So yeah, hope to have something cool for you to review with the winter update.
Okay.
Winter
Thanks.
update.
Thank you,
that's,
Gavin.
That's good info. Well done, that kid.
Hi, my name is Caro. Why do the teens hate granola so much? Did granola like harm any of the devs, or do they have a?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you and your granola question. Who cares about whether or not the kids like granola or not? Fucking blah 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 blah. Yeah, get out of here.
I mean, Chris, you're a father. You might be able to explain this.
My son loves granola. What are you talking about?
Did you see the plushies, the aphid plushies? They're finally going to have something to sell, maybe. I was talking to the product manager that deals with all that merch, and he was saying how hard it is to organise. So, fingers crossed, I would buy an aphid plushie in a heartbeat for my daughter.
We were kids then, and they taste completely different. Like, Brussels sprouts are awesome now, but if you eat an old Brussels sprout from, like, back in the 90s, I'm not messing with that. So maybe, I don't know the data on that for granola, but it could be a possibility. I don't think anybody specifically hates granola.
I like granola.
I like it. I mean,
Oh,
I tolerated
there it
it.
is.
I tolerated it as a kid. I
Hey,
like
Merrick.
it now, but maybe that's a good suggestion to add voice lines that some food may be enjoyable, but
There is a very long-held lore theory for the granola bars that we may or may not actually ever make canon. But if we do, you will know, and you should look back on this, and there's your answer.
Thank
There we go. Law nerds, you got something to hypothesize now. Well done.
Hi, my name is Ian, and I was wondering if they are going to add a playground area to Grounded 2.
Oh, wait.
Great question. Are we going to be adding playground in Grounded 2?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I
Oh,
meant,
a playground, like something you could play on.
Yeah, because I have seen multiple images of the playground in Grounded 2 before.
Ian's watched your videos.
Well, I would say, we're only just a month in Grounded 2 and very early into early access, so there's a lot of the map that's unavailable at the moment, so that's definitely a possibility.
It's literally on the pamphlet.
And I'd say too, the park is, it's got some pretty firm borders and everything, but what we actually put in there is also part of early access. It's also part of the feedback process of kind of what areas, what flavors of those areas you want
Ian's
in there.
like, shut up, Eric. Listen to my question again, boy.
A note that a jungle gym feels essential.
A jungle gym, yeah, we knew that's coming.
Hey, I'm Aiden for Colorado, and I was wondering if with the orc creatures that were early introduced into the story, if maybe we would also get something similar to the infected creatures later on,
yes,
maybe a new enemy type at all?
Yeah, Ivan, you want to
careful.
Talk a little bit?
Yeah, that's the point. I cut my mic. So at this stage, we're still planning the future updates. So that's this type of suggestion that helps us shape like what's going to be there. But I think it's something that people love, and it just brings diversity to the playstyle and how people can just see the world and interact with the different creatures. So I'm sure something like that will come. I don't know when.
Something like that. Something like that.
I think
the
that
toxic
should come
explosion
eventually.
is what we all assume, right?
Oh yeah, that feels like it's always a fun wrinkle, taking familiar
practically
creatures and giving them a
confirmed it
new
there.
attack or dynamic or something like
Put
that.
that in Discord,
I
people.
think we think that's pretty core to Grounded's DNA. So, yeah, I feel like when that is, we'll see. But we hear you.
All right, thank you.
We have
also
recaps
say my
of everything that's going on in my Discord. So come check it out, and I'll do a recap video as well.
Hello, my name is Scott. I can imagine you're going to be adding more building pieces as the game progresses. Do you have compatibility between pieces in mind? One example I can think of from the original Grounded is there's two sizes of round pieces, but the curved railings only exist for the inner circle.
Okay, a very deep
Yeah, I think
builder question.
in general, like I said, the part of building that we want to focus on is what players find frustrating or have friction with. Make sure we resolve that while also introducing cool new stuff. So I think that's a piece that might have some carryover from Grounded 1 as well that we still want to make sure we hit the ground running on. And as we kind of expand our building efforts with the building matrix or build them, we can see where that goes. But I think just as much as getting ambitious and finding new cool stuff to put in there, also accommodating people that are making these elaborate creations is a must for us too.
Yeah, and with the new template, it's going to be much more easy to access the variants. So with that comes the fact that we have to make sure everything works together. When we're capitalizing, we're exposing, making sure that players can actually use those variants and have fun with them. So we have to lean toward making sure like everything fits together and works together. So yeah.
Yeah, similar to that question about the foundations, like functionality feedback, also super awesome. We always want that as well as the building concepts and designs. Just like making sure it's working the way people are actually using it is huge.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tyler, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here and answering all these wonderful questions. Looping back to that Colossi question, I know you guys have to be a little tight-lipped about it, but on the roadmap, the future plans, they just generalized under there. Are you planning on slipping those in, say in the summer update with our favorite koi fish, or just
like Tyler
after the roadmap?
He's trying to be all sweet and get in there.
Yeah, well, as we release content moving forward, we'll be adding more to the roadmap as well. So so it's a thing that we'll be doing throughout development as things come out.
Winter update
we'll be
confirmed
updating
Colossi.
the roadmap and stuff. So
that's what they've said already.
So we're only able to talk about the things that are currently upcoming. So, but stay tuned. We're just getting started, so there's gonna be a lot of more stuff coming.
Yeah, and I throw out there too, like, you see one Colossus on there already. So just as is the case for buggies, like, we want to get your feedback on it too. We don't want to commit to designs too far out that are totally out of line with what people
Isn't the Colossi update meant to be coming in summer though? He distinctly said winter
make sure your voice is heard on
update.
that first Colossus.
Right.
And we will evolve from there. But yeah, cool stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Ryan Flood.
Hi, my name is Gabe, and I was wondering if there's any word on bringing back Hoops' peeping time voice line.
Oh,
Yeah,
one
no,
shot.
definitely. That and Lemon Crime from Max.
No.
There's some, kind of iconic Grounded One voice lines
No.
that people have been.
I will uninstall if Max starts saying lemon crime again. I will.
That's a part of it. How much we refer to the past, how much we look towards the future. But I think that's come across pretty strong so far. There's the ones that people that need an evolution on. So
Yes.
we'll keep that in mind for sure.
I'm an advocate for lemon crime myself. So,
No, fuck you,
It's always possible.
Sorry.
When it comes to like early development and early access and suggestion stuff, we never say never because.
Twitch.
Step closer to
Really?
world domination.
Really, Twitch?
Do you know how I know this? Because that's all we ever do.
Views. That's right. I'll put an ad in. There we go. This is awful. Who decides to put an advert right there? I totally missed that guy's question.
The usual type of genre they get into.
Or person's question.
And I'm going to ask an opinion question, basically.
Okay, go on.
What genre would you like to do next? All of you.
Everyone here knows what I want to do, but I have to be very careful. And this is just my personal opinion on a project that I would love to work on. I'm a big fan of the tactics RPG genre, like Final Fantasy Tactics, which I'm super excited for, September 30th. That is something I would very much love to work on at Obsidian. But that doesn't mean we're going to make it. It's just that's what I would like to do.
We're getting a grounded
Yeah, I think for
tactics
me,
game.
it would probably be have to some sort of stealth game. I like sneaking around and being cheeky.
I think survival was super cool in terms of like using lessons from RPG storytelling and finding ways to kind of stay on our toes and do new stuff with that. Lessons learned. Just speaking for myself, I'm going to throw my hat in the ring with the long-rumored Mikey want of a sports RPG, like the wrestling RPG needs to happen. Calling it now.
Yeah, my answer, I don't really have a specific type of genre that I like to work on because I think every project brings some uniqueness. I think like what I value is the people you're working with because at the end of the day, that's
So
what
French.
matters. Like,
So,
especially when we see
it's the
like,
journey,
early
it's-
access
it's
and you're
not the,
building a game
the
with
result.
people, I think that's really like the value that comes from just making sure everybody is working on a game that the players can enjoy.
Plants vs Zombies with buggies though, and the kids. I think that would go hard. Like 2D Plants vs Zombies, like the old school, but make it like grounded.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And when your boss inevitably watches the stream, please give them a raise.
Thanks, Dana.
Okay.
You hear that? Everyone's listening.
Yes, well, I guess we'll have time for these last two questions. Yes.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and with the new building and buggy system, I'm wondering if there's any intent for underwater and aerial base building mechanics.
Yes, Dylan. Yes.
And buggy mechanics.
Yes, Dylan.
So so on the roadmap we do have water bases planned. We'll have more information on that in the future. For aerial, are you asking if like the handy net like we have in creative mode? Or
like a full-on sky
Or are you
base.
talking about?
They've never really confirmed water bases completely, though, have they? That's the first time.
To build in the sky.
The flying buggy to build in the sky. I was thinking along the lines of like a butterfly buggy.
I mean, we're always looking into adding more buggies to the game. So right now we're currently focusing on the red soldier ant and the orb weaver, and then later in the garden update the ladybug buggy. But yeah, I guess Miles or Yvonne, you could talk more about like us focusing more on those before expanding.
Yeah, and for me, that's the type of things I love to hear, because that means like people are dreaming about what's coming next. And it looks great. It's just that we'll have to go into that avenue, but in the same time that we have to remember, and we were talking about this yesterday, that the game is going to roll out and we'll have more buggies, we'll have more content. So we'll have to lean on making sure that each buggy have their thing. You know, like the Orb Weaver, you cannot build when you're on an Orb Weaver. So we need to make sure like buggies have their specific thing. You know, if maybe a buggy is flying, maybe that's not the buggy that's going to build. So we're always balancing this way. But
yeah, it doesn't mean underwater bases.
People
they
dreams
said
about
water bases.
This type of
so that could just be bringing back.
You know, like, we'll see how far we can
the
push
floating
the
foundations
boundaries of the different things.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the sort of thing where, yeah, we can't pretend we don't see all the excitement for flying buggies as a future thing. But to Yvonne's point, like, you know, figuring out what people like about buggies, kind of establishing the rules for how they work or how one does something different than another, and then hopefully finding the natural evolution from there and finding the right spot for it. So, yeah, no, definitely feedback that we hear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Win, Dylan.
Hi, my name's Steven. Question along the buggy line. I was wondering if you guys had ever thought about adding a no fall damage to the Orb Weaver, because spiders have these spinners, and I thought that spiders shouldn't take fall damage. One of the first things I did with my red ant buggy was jump from the highest place I could and just belly flop. A great mechanic. I love it. Good job. But I was wondering with the spiders if we could get something that was more traversal friendly.
Yeah, I mean that's a good
I
suggestion.
Agree.
I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Not take
Miles
full
or
damage.
Yvonne?
Yeah, I think, you know, just as we're looking to add new buggies and see how people want to have buggies progress eventually, like I think, you know, nothing is set in stone as far as what's there already. I think the Orb Weaver is kind of probably getting some love in between updates. Just to kind of create some new dynamics there. So
in between updates,
that's a good
mini
one for
updates.
Sure. I think it's,
there we go.
I've seen people
That's
talk
coming
about
on the
before,
recap
like,
video.
How come this part of realism isn't included? You know, it's inconvenient for me. So no, definitely a good note. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Oh, you have yeah, go for it.
When is that AXL plushie coming out?
He was nearly there.
That is
he was
a
nearly
great
there.
question. I'm sad Sam, our product services manager, is not here to answer that, but we hear a lot of merch ideas and suggestions, and we love hearing it. So, you know, it could be just time, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming to the panel and hanging out with us. It's been a blast.
No way. Come on, Eric.
If you haven't had a chance to ask a question or just want to meet us, we'll be outside the main doors for a little bit. So have a great rest of the PAX and take care, everybody. And as always, stay safe
new gameplay.
and stay grounded.
No release date.
Thank you.
Boo. Boo. They've been hyping it up on everything on Twitter. They've been showing like screenshots and the clips of like being a bow ranger class. How are you not gonna give us anything? We got some good info there, but fudging hell. Damn, son. Damn. Like, fall is only 3 weeks away. It does sound like they're going to release it on a Q&A. So the minute we hear of a dev Q&A on the Casually Grounded stream every Tuesday, I reckon they'll release the date then. Like, fair enough, they might not want to do it at PAX, but they have done in the past. That's an odd one. God damn. Yeah, some of the questions, I'm like, most of the time I'm messing around people if I'm taking the piss out of people's questions. You know, we all have something in Grounded that means more to us than other things, and you get a chance to talk to devs. Maybe that's what you want to ask them. Fair enough. I was being a bit mean, but that's the way it rolls, right? We care about the update. They cared about granola fucking bars. No, we got lots of value. We got Colossi confirmed for winter. We got Healer class confirmed. We got the new build update confirmed. The build M. What else did we get? Well, a bit more details about that build M. The build net. It's basically just grid building. So they're gonna maybe have like, when you start building, maybe there will be like a grid system that you'll see. I think. I don't know. And the Mantis armor. Yeah, there you go. The Mantis armor. That's new as well. Yeah, a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. Especially, I do think they hyped it up a bit. They didn't say at the end of the last casualty stream, make sure you don't miss it. They didn't do that, so fair enough. They didn't do that. But they have absolutely been showing a few bits off and hyping up this talk, which obviously they will, showing AXL off on clips, showing the best build to use, which you're going to get Ranger gear from AXL, by the way. It just seems, I feel like they could have done something there. They could have said it's coming soon. They could have even just said, hey, it will arrive soon. I want to go on holiday. That's my beef. I want to go on holiday. I can't go on holiday until I learn when this update's coming out. Never mind. Right, I'm going to go and do the video. I'm going to do the recap right now. But you guys should come join my Discord because we've got it all listed there. We've got all the leaks, all the stuff. I'm going to add some juicy stuff. I'm going to finally reveal the Mantis armor. Hell yeah. No, I won't. I'll put it in the thumbnail again. But I won't show it completely off. But it's there in the pictures. You want to go and look. Remember, if you join my Discord, you've got to be level 5 to see the special chat that has all the pictures in it. So we can stop TikTok leakers from spoiling it all. So come and chat naturally. Don't spam. Become part of the community. Get in and say hello. Share your base pictures. And anything. Come talk bugs. Where's the bugs ones? There we go, look. Ugh, bugs. Lore, speculation about granola bars. Come and feed us the whole history. And if you like other survival games, I've got like every survival game bit of news ever dropping in these channels as well. For my other channel. And there we go. Thank you guys. Huge amount of people there. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like. And yeah, look out for my recap video incoming right now if you missed anything.